Hey y'all, it's Mary Hyatt, life coach, business consultant, Kundalini Yoga meditation and breathwork teacher, certified conversational hypnotherapist, and top leader with doTERRA essential oils. Welcome to season 3 of the Living Fully Alive podcast. Now we're doing things a little differently this time. This season is an 8-part mini-series called Feel to Heal. And we will be taking a deep dive into all things feelings and emotions. How we respond to what we feel inside ourselves impacts our work, our relationships, our health, our spiritual lives, and everything in between. And when we don't have the skills to properly feel and process our emotions, our repressed anger, shame, resentment, fear, grief, and loneliness ends up driving the bus and hijacking our lives. But I want to show you a better way towards emotional resilience, freedom, and healing. Rest assured, I am still here to guide you on the path of inner transformation and empower you to come back into alignment with your soul, trust your inner voice, and design a life that makes your heart sing. So, let's jump into it. Hey there, it's Mary Hyatt, and today I'm going to walk you through a guided meditation where you get a chance to really slow down and connect with your feelings and emotions and to begin to integrate what it is that you are learning on the podcast into your everyday life. I'm a big fan of teaching and then actually getting into the practice to the work of everything that it is that you are learning. So as we do these meditations over the course of the next several months, just make sure that you find a place that feels safe, that feels private, that feels comfortable, where you can really set yourself up to create space to reflect, to be curious. There is no expectation of any previous meditation experience necessary. So if this is your first time meditating, welcome. I will guide you through it step by step. If you've meditated a lot, I'm so glad that you're choosing to do this meditation with me. You know the drill. So I'll guide you through closing your eyes, visualizing certain things, feeling certain things, connecting with certain things. And there's really no way to screw it up, to mess up. When we stay in a state of curiosity and just observance, so much can come through, so much can happen. And so I just invite you to be present with whatever is here. So let's go ahead and begin this meditation. So close your eyes for me and take a moment to arrive. If it feels good, you can roll the shoulders down and back, tucking the chin slightly just to open up the back of the neck. Allowing the hands to gently rest in the lap. And together, let's take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. Again, inhaling deeply. Exhaling fully. One more breath like that, in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth, let it all go. And then allow the breath to go back to nostril breathing in and out of the nose. Really taking your time to slowly inhale and slowly exhale. With each breath, letting it invite you to come into the present moment even deeper. The only thing to do now is breathe. Dropping from the head into the heart, into the body. As you inhale, bringing that breath into the belly, allowing the belly to rise and expand to let the lungs completely fill up with air. And on that exhale, notice how the navel pulls into the spine, pressing all the air out of the lungs. And just observe that gentle pumping sensation right in the belly, the navel. Inhaling, expanding the belly. Exhaling, drawing that navel in towards the spine, compressing the belly. And just take a moment to notice the thoughts, the chatter, the sentences in your head, the thoughts maybe you've been ruminating on from your day, or maybe just the questions you have about this practice, what's coming next, or any judgments you might be having of yourself doing this practice. Just observing. Notice where the mind jumps. Notice the thoughts that feel uncomfortable or unpleasant. And then just releasing that focus on the thoughts. And taking a moment to slow down, to notice what you're feeling. And this might take a moment to register. So there's no rush. Maybe noticing some obvious feelings that you've been holding throughout the day. But also observing what's really below the surface. If you were to peel back the layers and give yourself permission to feel, what do you feel? And as you invite yourself into this honesty, just really meeting yourself with compassion, with curiosity, just observing, no judging, no critiquing, no hurrying, no fixing, just noticing. We're just bringing presence to what already is, it's already here. What do you feel? Maybe it's hurt. Maybe you feel lonely. Maybe you feel sad. Maybe you feel excited or confident. Maybe you feel cared for. Maybe you feel angry. Maybe you feel shame or guilt. Maybe you feel calm. Just noticing, just observing. What do you feel? Using the breath on the exhale to just soften a little bit more. See if you can open a little bit more, a little bit deeper to what you're feeling. So, any resistance you may be feeling, just using that exhale to just let go and to soften into what's here. Again, we're not bringing any judgment. Nothing is good or bad. It just is. What do you feel? If you could give yourself full permission to admit it, what do you feel? Maybe there's some fear. You feel afraid. What do you feel? And then observe and notice what's happening in the body as you tap into your emotions and name them. See if you can locate that emotion, whatever feels like it's the strongest emotion in you now. See if you can locate that in the body. Maybe in the throat, maybe in the chest or the back or the tummy. And just notice, what does it feel like in the body to experience this emotion? It could be tightness or heaviness, nausea, a sensation of strangling or pain. It just could feel like heat or tingling, coldness, emptiness, void. Could feel warm. It could feel light. Could feel expansive. What does it feel like in the body as a sensation? Notice where it is and how it feels. And just bring your attention there. As you tap deeper into the body, you might notice that there's other parts of the body that are asking for attention, that are speaking or talking to you in the form of a sensation. And you might bring your awareness to another part of the body. You might ask that part of the body, what's this? What's this feeling? What's living here? What's been holding in this space? What is this? With curiosity, with compassion, with unconditional loving. And again, bringing that exhale to help you release and let go a little bit deeper with each exhale. There you go. You're doing great. And noticing what emotion feels the strongest. Which emotion is asking for the highest attention right now? And letting yourself meet that emotion with acknowledgement. You might even whisper to it like you're meeting an old friend. I hear you. I see you. I'm here with you. And ask that part of yourself, what do I need? What do you need? It might be as simple as rest or a glass of water or calling a friend or reaching out to a therapist or coach. It might be a boundary. It might be to release and let go of a habit or pattern. Just listen. Ask yourself, that part of you that's feeling that emotion, what do I need? How can you meet that part of yourself and allow yourself to feel more grounded, safer, more regulated? What could help you achieve that? What do I need? And then taking a moment to thank that part of yourself for speaking, for asking for a need to be met, and just say, I thank you, with the intention of honoring that need and meeting that need. Thank you. And just for a moment, place the left hand on the heart, connecting with that part of yourself that is full of loving, full of understanding, letting this part of yourself just be grateful for the willingness to show up, to be curious, to bring presence to what's here. Acknowledging that this was, even in a small way, or maybe a profound way, brave to sit, to be, to listen. Thank you. Thanking your part that showed up for that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And together, let's take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. Letting your energy come back to your space. Dropping the hand down to the lap once again. Feeling the weight of the body in the chair. Slowly coming back. And whenever you're ready, gently opening the eyes. Thank you for sharing this practice and meditation with me. Sending you all deep, loving, and radiant light. Hey there. Thanks so much for listening. If you enjoyed today's episode, make sure to share it to your Instagram stories and tag me at Mary G. Hyatt. Or, of course, share it with a dear friend, sister, or colleague. I think we could all use a little more emotional awareness, don't you think? Plus, if you haven't already subscribed to the Living Fully Alive podcast, make sure to do that now so you don't miss out on any of my episodes or guided meditations. All right. Thanks, y'all, and see you next time.